The Blue Jays lose the series to the Kansas City Royals 3-1 as they drop this one 2-0. Absolutely no offense for the Toronto Blue Jays today. They got a decent start from Robbie Ray, a lot of walks in the game for him, but didn't allow a run, and that's all that matters. But a 2-run shot from Salvador Perez propels the Kansas City Royals to the 2-0 victory and win the series 3-1. The Blue Jays drop to now 7-9 on the year. How you guys feeling? That's my first question to you. Because I'm not very angry. I'm not upset. Would I have loved this team to win some ball games? Yeah, they could have won yesterday, and they had some opportunities early in the game today, but they just couldn't capitalize. And the offense was the problem today, right? Obviously, 2 hits for the Blue Jays over a 9-inning span. I think they retired 18 straight to end the ball game. They just didn't show any fight today, right? And the only thing that happened today was a 2-run shot from Salvador Perez in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and it was scoreless till then, right? It was 0 after 0 after 0 until the 2-run shot from Salvador Perez. I think every Jays fan, though, after that 2-run shot, it's kind of like, this game doesn't look very good because you haven't got any offense going through the first 7. You need 8-9 miracle, and you didn't get any of it, right? Those 2 hits were a Bo Bichette single, and I think it was a Joe Panik single. That's all you got. You know, Bo went 1 for 4, and Joe Panik went 1 for 3, but that's all you got from your offense today. You're just, as much as people can get mad at Charlie Montoyo, why'd you put out Zoik? Well, let me tell you why. Your bullpen is depleted to all hell. No Tyler Chatwood, nor Jordan Romano, no Julian Merriweather, no David Phelps still. And you just played a doubleheader. For some reason, they used Dolis in the first game. That is the one thing I'm going to say about Charlie. You had a 4-run lead. It was not a save. Why'd you use Dolis? Because you could have used him today after Robbie Ray's, or after, in the 7th inning, after Tim Meza's inning. But he chose not to. He chose to go with Dolis in Game 1 yesterday to kind of seal the deal and get the victory. And I understand it. But he didn't have any options today. Why else do you think TJ Zoik came in there in the 7th inning? That normally wouldn't happen. But because the bullpen is so short and hurt and used, you're in a tough situation. Now, like I said, Tim Meza had a great job. Robbie Ray, his stat line looks good, but it was kind of flirting with danger the entire afternoon. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 hits, didn't allow a run, struck out 3. Looks great. The fact that he walked 6 guys, and it says in 5 innings. I don't think he walked a guy in his final inning, though. So that's 6 walks in 4 innings. And he flirted with danger. The bottom of the first inning, I really had to keep. I wanted to keep tabs on that inning for this reason. He had runners in the corners with nobody out. He got a strikeout. Then the runner moves up, and there's a guy at 2nd and 3rd, so the double play's gone. You got a fly out. And then you got another out. Somehow they didn't score any in that 1st inning. And that's really the way his start went today. Now, he didn't allow a run, so in the end, that's the end-all and be-all. But against really good teams, I don't care if the Yankees are 5-10, they're bound to get better. Against teams like that, teams like the Red Sox right now, the Dodgers, all these great teams, you give them those type of opportunities, they will kill you. But you do have to give credit to Robbie Ray for making the right pitches in the right situations and getting those out. So a good job for Robbie Ray, kind of flirting with danger, but not breaking. He bent, but he never broke. Tim Meza, like I mentioned, went a clean inning, allowed a hit. That was it. And TJ Zoik obviously went 2/3 an inning. He had a rough inning. 3 hits, walked a batter, and obviously the 2-run shot and got 1 strikeout. But that was it. And then the closer, the diesel engine, Tanner Roark went out there. In a what was it, 2-on and 2-out situation? Down 2-0. I mean, I thought to myself at the time, I'm like, it's only 2-0. Is this really a Tanner Roark type outing? He went out there and walked the first guy to load the bases just to amp you up even more. And then decided to go another inning and a third of clean ball. No hits, no runs, a strikeout. So a decent job by the diesel engine, Tanner Roark, doing a job, went out there and gave you an inning and a third of scoreless baseball. All I ask is to keep your team in the ball game. And that's what he did, and I got to give him credit for that. As much as he's been abysmal for the past year and a bit, he did a good job today, and he's done a pretty good job out of the bullpen so far. Now, Blue Jay fans, we don't want to talk about this game anymore, do we? No, because it was a miserable ball game. Let's get talking on the injury front, though. We got a lot of updates today. A lot of updates surrounding Blue Jay players who have been on the IL now for quite some time, and newly Jays put on the IL. So let's get to it. Let's start with the guy who is obviously the most hyped guy, said the biggest contract, George Springer. We have not seen him at all in the regular season. We saw him for like half a spring training, and that was it. We've seen BP. That's about all the action we've got out of George Springer. However, the good news is that he's doing baseball activities now. The question is, and we're all waiting for this, when is he going to start running? Then when is he going to start running the bases, right? Those are the things that you look at. Because obviously with the quad, he's got two different things going on right now. So if you can run with no pain, that's how you know he's right there. But he's nearing 100%. That's another thing it said as well. So George Springer on the mend. It seems like he's getting closer and closer to making his Blue Jay debut in the regular season. Teoscar Hernandez, great news on that front. Good news for him. He looks like he's gone through the COVID thing, and he's feeling a lot better now. No more symptoms, so he's expected to come off of the, the COVID list once his quarantine time is up. So right when that quarantine time's up, Teo will be back in the lineup. Don't expect him to be Teo right away, because the energy level and all that, you hear how people lose weight a lot and everything. So we're not sure what we're going to get from Teoscar Hernandez, but you will get him back right after the quarantine time is up for Teoscar Hernandez. So that's good. Now, Jordan Romano was another guy. The good news is it's nothing severe from Jordan Romano. So after his 10-day IL stint is up, he will be right back with the team, it looks like. So that's great news in that front. And look at this. Tyler Chatwood. We haven't seen him a lot because he was injured. I think it was in Texas? I can't remember when it was. But it was very early on in the year. And the good news is he's expected to be back right after the 10 days are up as well. Maybe it wasn't actually that recent. So that means he's coming back very, very soon. And Nate Pearson, apparently he, in quotations, looks great. And he's throwing a live BP on Tuesday to Blue Jay hitters. So that is great news all around on the Blue Jays injury front. Who knows when Nate Pearson's going to come out there, because we have no idea what's going to happen there. We don't know if he's coming out of the bullpen or going to be starting. George Springer, again, he hasn't played since mid-spring training. It's good to see Teoscar Hernandez getting healthy. It sounds like Teo, Romano, and Chatwood are all back once their stints are up right away. So that is fantastic news for the Blue Jays moving forward, because they need it. You saw yesterday they only had 2 runs. Today they got shut out. You have a guy like Teoscar Hernandez come back into your lineup very soon, seeing George Springer nearing 100% health, and Kevin Biggio never got put on the injured list, so it doesn't seem like it's all that bad for Kevin Biggio. So all 3 guys could be rejoined. Actually, did Biggio play today? I can't remember, honestly. He didn't get a hit today, so if he did, he didn't get a hit. But no matter what, you're getting guys back, and that's so important for this team, because your offense was your key in the offseason. Yeah, you built this offense. It looks so good, and you lose your silver slugger of a year ago and your biggest offseason acquisition of the franchise's history. You don't have those 2. But it seems like you're going to be having them very, very soon, and that lineup is going to get really long. So that's going to be exciting to watch moving forward. Obviously, the Jays have a day off tomorrow, and the good news for Jays fans, because on the injury front, we hear guys like Chatwood, and we hear guys like Teoscar Hernandez and Romano coming off the aisle right when the 10 days are up. Well, the good news is you have an off day tomorrow. You play 2 against Boston, then you're off again. So it's not like they're going to miss a lot of baseball. So that's great news in that sense. But the Jays desperately need a day off. After they, I think it was like 16 straight, I think it was. But either way, they had an abysmal series offensively against the Kansas City Royals. You had that comeback in Game 1 that fell short. You won the opener of the doubleheader, but then you didn't get any offense in the second half of the doubleheader and got walked off. And then today you get 0 offense. This team needs a rest. They need a refresher and go there in Fenway, because that team's number 1 in the division. I think they're 10-5. So the Blue Jays go out there, they take both, they're 9-9, Red Sox are 10-7, and boom, you're right there. That's all I'm saying, guys. This early in the season, standings are completely meaningless. Do you expect the Yankees to be dead last in the AL East at 5-10? No, you don't. They're going to be better than that. Are the Blue Jays going to be better than this? Absolutely. Are the Orioles going to be better than the way they are? No. Are the Red Sox going to come back down to earth? Absolutely. So everything's going to be going crazy. 7-9, people are going to lose their brains. They're going to go crazy. But don't. This team will be okay. Game 1 at Fenway Park is on Tuesday, 7:10 first pitch. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in Game 1. So that's huge. And Game 2 is a question mark right now. We don't know who is going to be starting in Game 2, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But no matter what, Game 1 is Ryu 7:10 at Fenway on Tuesday. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and like the signs of our injury fund for the Toronto Blue Jays, because it's looking a lot nicer seeing these guys getting closer and closer coming back instead of you're going on the IL, you're going on the IL, you're going on the IL, and get nothing. Right? So to see all these guys getting closer and closer returning, it is beautiful to see for Blue Jay fans. That's really all we got from today's ball game. Is really nothing from the actual ball game itself. It's the off-field stuff that we're liking. All right? So guys, comment down below. Go crazy with the game, the video, the injuries, all that stuff. Go nuts in the comments. Twitter is down below for myself. Send me a DM, do that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys. Instagram page down below, so follow up there if you've not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Raptors Edition tonight as they are taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7 o'clock tip-off there. As for the Leafs, they take on the Canucks. Is that at home? Either way, they play at 7 as well. Leafs looking to get back in the win column. Raptors looking to extend their winning streak to 3 games. And as for the Blue Jays, as I've mentioned, they take on the Red Sox on Tuesday night. 7:10 first pitch at Fenway Park. Hyunjin Ryu getting the ball in Game 1 of the mini 2 games set against the Sox. All right, the Jays need to get back in the win column, get a good start from their ace, get their offense going. Vladdy and Bo crushing balls over the Green Monster, and get a win. That's all we want on Tuesday for the Blue Jays, all right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.